here at Busch Gardens. It's a nice day today, and we actually have a guest with us today.
My buddy Jeff.
How you doing?
One of our chums. He hasn't been to Busch Gardens in 20 years, so we're here with him today. We just did cheetah hunt. It was about a 45-minute wait, and now it's up to 70 minutes, so I think we picked a great time to do it. We're just gonna go through the park today, hitting ride after ride. I think he's probably only been on Kumba and Montu, and we're gonna do Shikra, Tigress, probably get back on this one again, and I know Falcon's Fury is calling our name. So let's move on. Let's start hitting some rides.
Busch Gardens, Tampa. We're in front of Falcon's Fury. Adam's friend Jeff that's with us today has never done this ride, so we're going to go ahead and do that next. If you're not familiar with Falcon's Fury, it is a drop tower, but what's unusual about it is that the seats tilt forward, so it's not just a straight drop down while you're steering forward. So,
oh, you get to face the ground and look at your demise.
Like you're gonna plummet to your death. No, it's actually a really fun ride. It looks a little bit intimidating because it's really high up and the seats do tilt forward, but as soon as you hit where it ends, the seats actually swing forward and then you're sitting upright again.
It's really fun. It does make you want to do it over and over. I will say that I even get a little intimidated by this ride sometimes, and I try to go as crazy as possible with these rides, but this one gets me sometimes. Yeah, there it goes, you can hear it. And that's it.
You just got to remind yourself it's only 2 seconds.
Yes. All right, let's go hit it. All right, we just did Falcon's Fury. Jeff, what do you think of your first Falcon's Fury experience?
Awesome. Yeah, so much fun. All right, let's move along and see what else we can find.
If you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't go on it.
What's that?
If you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't go on it, but it was awesome.
It's only 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
I'm not afraid of heights.
We're back. This is the second day of our adventure in Tampa. Yesterday we did Adventure Island. It was called Adventure Island, right? The water park. And then we did Hallowstream, and now we're doing Busch Gardens. And again, we have Jeff with us. We just rode Shikra and we rode Tigress. This was Jeff's first time on both of those rides, which I think are awesome rides. What did you think of them?
I think they were both great rides. Probably two of the best I've been in a long time.
Yeah,
Toss up between which one's better. I think my vote would probably be Shikra.
They're great. I mean, you can't really go wrong with either one of those.
You do it, get the first row. They have the hanging suspension for a couple seconds.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. If you're riding Shikra, it's technically a dive coaster, so it falls under that category, which means you get a little bit of hang time on the first drop. It tips you over the edge, and you sit there and hang. Only the front row does that hang. So that's a good tip for all you guys who want to ride that.
We did get another tip actually from one of the attendants. He said that the back row is really good too. He said that you get a lot of force on the ride if you sit in the back. We have been sitting in the front. Maybe if we have time today, we'll go back and re-ride it and try it from the last row and see what the difference is. You don't get the same view, but he said there is a lot of force.
Yeah, I think he said back left.
Yes.
Yeah, back left. So perfect. In the meantime, gonna go hit. Yeah, let's go over to Egypt and
see what we got over there.
Yeah, let's do Cobra's Curse and Montu.
this little shot here with strawberry and a chocolate strawberry. So I'm gonna give this a try. I don't even know how you begin to start with this. I guess you just take it down.
That's it.
Okay. That's actually really good. With the chocolate, it's really good too. Delicious. We are in front of what will be Iron Gwazi, and I am super excited. So we went to California a few weeks back, and we got our first taste of an RMC coaster. So we got to ride Twisted Colossus. If you don't know the story, Colossus was a wooden coaster over at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and RMC was hired to come in and put steel on the track and to change it into a whole new ride. And it was mind-blowing. It was absolutely my favorite ride in that entire park. So now I can't wait to see what RMC is going to do with Gwazi.
Yeah, this is going to be incredible. Record-breaking coaster, record-breaking stats. They're going to outdo themselves with this, and I think they're going to outdo Steel Vengeance. Right now, coaster fanatics are in somewhat of agreement that Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point is the best roller coaster in the world. Same company is making this coaster, and these stats beat Steel Vengeance. So we may be looking at having the best coaster in the world right here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. So I can't wait.
It's exciting. Yeah.
Seriously stoked for this one.
Time this weekend. I have to say that the highlight for me was probably going to Halloween. I like Adventure Island. I think water slides are relaxing. I wouldn't say that I had a thrilling time there. It was more of a relaxing time.
I'll agree with that for sure. They were fun though. They were fun. I actually really enjoyed the lazy river over at Adventure Island. It was super relaxing, and it was a nice break to the day.
We didn't really film over there only because it was both of our first time there. We really just wanted to focus on riding everything and see how it was. Eventually we'll probably go back and make an episode at a water park, but this time we just wanted to relax. But it was a really fun weekend, and I'm glad Jeff was able to join us today.
Great time. I've been here about 22 years.
Yeah.
It's a fun park, and appreciate the invite from the park, Chums.
No problem. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us today at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want notifications, hit that little bell button. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Look for the Park Chums handle, and we will see you guys at the park.